Good morning, beta. Okay. So, how many of you have not attended the last class where we discussed about continuity? Is there anyone who don't know about what is continuity and how to find continuity of a function?
Me, sir.
Okay.
Me, sir.
Okay, Farish, now
We don't know.
Janet. Anybody else?
No, sir.
Nirmal. Okay, fine. It's okay.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Nandita beta. So let's start with the again. I'll start with the concept of continuity. It is chapter fifth, continuity and differentiability. We will start with the concept of continuity. I gave some homework. If you have not done that homework, please do it. The homework was you will open the class 11th books, and in this there was a chapter. The chapter was limits and derivatives. Okay. So please revise that chapter. Okay, and then there was one more thing, and that was class 12th. Class 12, the chapter this chapter 5 and theory part before exercise 5.1. If you will study these two things, then you can do the further. Next 4 or 5 chapters are from calculus, so they are correlated. So if you miss a single class, you will suffer for next 4 or 5 chapters till differential equation. So try to be regular in this period, because otherwise we have to repeat the things again and again, Okay, so I'll start again with the concept of continuity. Continuity is something without break, and continuity in layman language in English. What we mean by continuity, the same meaning is in mathematics, but we will measure the concept of continuity just in a different way. And what is that way? We will learn it here. So the thing was, before understanding continuity, we should know the concept of limits. What is the meaning of limit? We discussed in class 11th. Can anybody tell me what are limits? Yes, anybody? What are limits? Now I can't see your message because I have opened the list of your names, so you can just speak. Nirmal, what are limits, beta?
Sorry, sir. I don't.
Okay, it's okay. Na? If you don't know the answer, just open the mic, say I don't know, so that I can move to the next student. Archana, anything about limits? Silky,
Sir, I also don't.
Farish.
Sir, I think it is something that has anything.
Okay, good. Nandita, Nandita,
I don't know how to explain.
Nandita and Galena, we can join from the same device, beta. You are at same place. If you are at same place, okay.
Sir, I'm in. No, we are not staying together.
Okay, then that's okay. Gailangam, anything about
Something just get point.
yeah, something related to very good. Galena, Hana, anything?
Something that has ending point.
Yes, Galena. Okay, good. Hana, anything about limits?
No, no, sir.
Janet,
No, no, sir.
okay, Janet, Lalhaba,
Yes, sir.
anything about limits? The concept of limits from class 11?
Sir, जिसका ending हो.
हाँ ठीक है जिसका एंडिंग हो ओके लंच हम नहीं मौसमी,
हाँ बोलो।
शहनवाज,
याद नहीं।
योहिनबा।
सर जब हम कोई भी पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट को अप्रोच करते हैं सर, पर नॉट एग्जैक्टली उसके ऊपर आ जाते हैं, वो लिमिट हो गया सर।
ठीक है, डन, ओके. Let me tell it to you again. Okay, so see, I have a function, and the function is defined as x square minus 4 upon and x minus 2. So if you want to find the value of this function at f of equals to 2, it will give you 4 minus 4 divided by 2 minus 2, 2, that is 0 by 0, which is not defined. It is not equal to 0, it is not equal to 1, है ना? Don't do this mistake. It is not defined, but so means we can't find the value of this function at 2. We can't find f of 2, but we can find the value of this function at f of 1.9999999 tick 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 tick. You can find this value. It will not be 0 actually. I'll put a bar here, है ना? Square minus 4 divided by 1.999 minus 2. It will be a value which is very close to 4. If you can calculate, है ना? Means we can find the value. And the same way, if for the same function, if for the same function fx equals to x square minus 4 divided by x minus 2, you can also find the value of, as I said, 1.999999. It will be something nearly 1.3.9999 if you try to find. And we can also find the value of 2.000000001, which will be nearly equal to 4.0000001, but we can't find the value of 2. Not defined. Okay, so now what the concept is, I can't find the value of function at value 2, but I can approach towards 2. I can try to go near and near and 2. How to approach towards 2? First of all, I will find the value of 1.9, then I'll find the value of 1.99, then I'll find the value of 1.99999, and then I'll find the value of 1.99999. I am going towards 2, I am approaching 2, but I can't reach 2 because at 2 it is not defined. So now if I draw a number line, it is 2 here, 1.9 is here, 1.99 will be here, 1.99 will be here. I am going towards 2, I am approaching 2. And from which direction I am approaching to, Gayatri? From left side or right side?
सर आपका स्क्रीन विजिबल नहीं है।
मेरा स्क्रीन विजिबल नहीं है. Okay, okay. I lost network. Wait a second.
सर कब से आपने जो भी पढ़ाया कुछ भी दिखाई नहीं दिया।
अरे शाबाश. ठीक है. Let me connect it to my Wi-Fi. Actually, I was using the school's internet. I thought it will work, पर गड़बड़ हो गया. Is it visible now?
नो सर।
Now?
यस सर।
Okay. So let me just give you a quick recap. This was my function, and I wanted to find the value of this function at 2. So it will give me 2 square minus 4 divided by 2 minus 2, which means 4 minus 4 divided by 2 minus 2, which means 0 by 0. And 0 by 0 is not defined. It is not, 0 by 0 is not equals to 0, है ना? It is not defined. Okay, bacha? So I can't find the value of function at 2, but I can find the value of this function at 1.9, 1.99, 1.99999 and 1.9999999. I can find the value. So if on the number line 2 is somewhere here, you can see it here, 1.9 is here. I can find the value at 1.9. I can find the value at 1.99. I can go closer to 2. I can approach 2. So my question was, if I am finding the values of 1.9, 1.99, 1.999, from which direction I am approaching to? Gayatri, I am approaching from left side or from right side? Gayatri, I am approaching from left side or right side?
राइट साइड सर आपका आवाज कट रहा है
अब मेरा आवाज कट रहा है, नहीं नहीं नहीं, ओके। गायत्री बेटा इधर देखो, इफ यू आर स्टैंडिंग हेयर, इफ गायत्री इज स्टैंडिंग हेयर, है ना, मीन्स लुक एट द स्क्रीन, डोंट थिंक यू आर मीन्स हेयर। if this is the center, this is left and this is right. For the point, don't think you are facing this towards us. If this is the point 2, this is left side and this is right side, correct Gayatri?
यस सर
So 1.9 is on the left side or right side?
लेफ्ट सर
1.99 is on left side or right side
राइट
of 2? 1.99 beta, 1.99 will be here, no, very close to 2 but on the left side. 1.999 कहाँ पे होगा? It will be somewhere here. 1.999 लेफ्ट साइड और राइट साइड गायत्री? टू के रिस्पेक्ट में देखो, विद रिस्पेक्ट टू 2, दिस 1.99 इज इन ऑन लेफ्ट साइड और राइट साइड? गायत्री बेटा, गायत्री, okay, Nirmal beta, all these numbers are on left side of 2 or on right side of 2? Nirmal, am I audible beta?
सर आपका स्क्रीन पीछे जो लैग करके चल रहा है पता नहीं किसका इंटरनेट खराब है आपका या हमारा पता
मेरा ही, आप सबका तो एक साथ नहीं हो सकता, मेरा ही खराब होगा। क्या करा जाए? अच्छा, वॉइस क्लियर आ रही है?
नहीं हाँ सर
ठीक है, सो ट्राई टू फोकस ऑन द वॉइस कि वन आई कैन फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ दैट फंक्शन ऑन 1.9, 1.99 एंड other things. So these numbers are on left side of 2 or on the right side of 2? Nirmal, left side. So whenever I am finding all these values, this thing called left hand limit, left hand limit, because we are approaching from left hand side, and this is represented as limit x tends to 2 minus x, this direction shows we are approaching 2, minus shows from the left side, है ना? This is left hand limit. Okay, now if for the same function I can also find the value of, again let me write it, fx equals to x square minus 4 divided by x minus 2. I can't find the value of f2, but I can find the value of f of 2.1. I can find the value of f of 2.01. I can find the value of f of 2.00001. Now all these numbers are on left side or on the right side, Archana?
राइट साइड
Okay, 2.1 will be here, 2.01 will be closer, but I am approaching from the right side. So this method is called right hand limit. And this is represented by limit x tends to 2, the point where we are directing, and then a small plus on the superscript which is telling the direction f of x. So this is the concept of left hand limit and right hand limit. When we can't find the exact value of a function on that point, we try to find the limits from left hand side and right hand side. Okay, this is the thing. चलो अभी थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन देखते हैं हम लोग. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ कंटिन्यूटी? आई एम कमिंग बैक टू द कंसेप्ट. Continuity means a function fx will be called continuous if its left hand limit is equals to its right hand limit and the or both of these are equal to the function value of function on that point. So in symbolical form it means limit x tends to a minus should be equals to f of a, it should be equals to limit x tends to a plus fx, here also fx. So this is the whenever he will ask you to check the continuity of function fx at point x equals to a. जब भी इस पॉइंट पर कंटिन्यूटी चेक करने के लिए कहेगा सो वी विल यूज दिस मेथड टू चेक. ओके, नेक्स्ट. Okay, so now we did the question number 1, I think. Now I'll try to find the question number 2. Exercise 5.1. I hope everybody of you have joined the Google Classroom, है ना? I will discuss it at the end of class. Question number 2, exercise 5.1. Everybody please open the book. Keep a notebook and book with you. -1 at x equals to 3. So you want to check that this function is continuous on x equal to 3 or not. So everybody draw the graph of this function in GeoGebra. Everybody. And then tell me in chat box, done. Minimize this. Open the GeoGebra app. Draw the graph of this function 2x square minus 1 and then tell me. Till then I'm drawing it here. Everybody will download the GeoGebra app and for next 4 to 5 chapters we will draw the graph of every single function which we encounter. So how to draw the graph? To see, I can't see that you are drawing the graph or not, है ना? You are doing the things or not because it's online mode. The online mode can work only if we believe each other, है ना? I believe you that whatever I am saying you are doing, है ना? Only then the things can work. Otherwise, I will not know that you are how you are doing the things. -1. Okay. So this for me this is the function of 2x square minus 1. Everybody else please check it. Draw the graph and then tell me in chat box. Gayatri can't see the screen. Everybody else can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
So those now the screen is visible to other screens. So those who are facing problem they can leave the class and join again. Okay. Everybody quickly draw the graph of 2x square minus 1. Uh, okay. जल्दी जल्दी बाकी सब अच्छा ऐसा कोई है इज देयर एनीवन हु डोंट हैव द जियोजेब्रा ऐप इन देयर फोन इज देयर एनीवन हु डोंट हैव जियोजेब्रा ऐप इन देयर फोन Okay, Gayatri, better download the GeoGebra after class. Okay, so let me show how the things are working. I just type the graph, I draw the graph here, and in the question he is asking me to check the function at x equals to 3. So the function looks like this, and at x equals to 3, this is the value of function at the point. So what do you think at this point the graph is continuous or not at this point? Anybody? Continuous means without break. So at this point, a the function is with break or without break? In chat
without
box,
break.
without break.
Without
Correct,
break.
correct. Without break, yeah. Okay. So whatever is comfortable, if you are comfortable in typing messages, comments, then that is okay. If you are comfortable in opening the mic and speak, that is also okay. So this function is continuous at this. So always try to draw a graph. है ना? You will learn how to draw the graph. That will be a lot beneficial at the end. Okay, chalo. अभी we will go by the procedure, है ना? So what is the procedure to check continuity? What is the formula? It should be LHL should be equals to RHL should be equals to value of function at that point. So now we will find it one by one. So the LHL, how to find left hand limit? It's not I actually. Okay. So how to find it? The procedure is limit x tends to, at which point I want to find the limit? I want to find at 3, and because I am finding from left side, I will put a minus here, and then the function f of x. Okay. So how to find the limits? There will be some special case we will find the continuity by different methods, but now I will just telling you the easiest method to find the limits. The easiest method for the polynomials I am telling, the easiest method is you can directly put the value of function here. So it is limit x tends to 3 minus, and in place of fx I will write 2x square minus 1, this side, this function. Now on the left hand side I will put the value, and I can find the value of this function at 3. So means there is no need to find the limits or something else. So I directly put the value of x as 3. So 2 multiply 3 square minus 1. है ना? So Nandita, what will be the value of beta? This?
Sir, 18 minus 1, 17.
7. Okay, this is LHL. Correct. Now I'll find the RHL. RHL is limit x tends to, I want to find the RHL at 3, so it is 3. I am finding it from right side, so positive sign, and then the fx. I'll write limit x tends to 3 plus the value of function, which is same x square minus 1. I'll put the value because it is a polynomial, so it will be 2 into 3 square minus 1. Gailangam, what will be the value? 17. Okay, these are two things. Now third thing, I'll find the value of the function at that point f3. Galen, how to find f3? Galena, beta, how can you find value?
Yes, sir.
How to find value of f3?
Limit f x.
We see we are finding the value at that point, so we'll just put the value directly, है ना? At that point, we will not come from left or right side. We are direct finding the value. Again, it will be equals to 17. So I will write hence for function fx equals to 2x square minus 1, LHL equals to RHL equals to f of 3 equals to 17. Hence, function is continuous at point x equals to 3. ठीक हो गई बात? I'll share the PDF in Google Classroom. So everybody, first of all, be active in Google Classroom. download the things and so you will find the PDF there, so no need to note down or something, just understand what things are happening. So this is the major procedure which you will follow for the things. One more important thing which we will note down, and the thing is uh, some points about some points to remember about continuity. What is point number one? We will find continuity at a point. So if a person asks you that this function is continuous or not, so you can ask him, please tell me at which point you want to check the continuity, है ना? So that is the thing. Always it will give you a point. Next thing, next factor which we will try to learn, it is where. Yes. Everybody, please, in the notebook, there is a definition. Definition number 1, and on my book it is on page number 148. Please also read the definition and note down in your book. After that, we have one more theorem. Yes, every polynomial is continuous. Now this is the thing, whenever you see a polynomial and he asks this is continuous on this function or that, so you will just, if it is a MCQ, so if you see it is a polynomial, you can directly say that this is continuous. What is the form of polynomials? They are of type an x to the power n plus an minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x to the power n minus 2 and so on. At the end it goes to a x plus, it is a1 plus a0, something like this. These are polynomial, है ना? So in the previous question 2x square plus 1, that was also a polynomial, so that was continuous. So now this, remember this, that these are polynomial for MCQ type questions, but we will also prove this. It is example 14, and on my book it is on page number 155. Please also read this, understand this, and do it on your own. It is the proof why every polynomial is continuous. Okay. One more thing, all rational numbers are continuous. Rational number means if your function is of this form, px means a function is there, and then qx, another function is there, a polynomial functions, where p and q are polynomial and qx is not equals to 0. This is the definition of rational numbers now. So we are using the same definition. It is not function, actually, my mistake. This is not rational numbers, this is rational functions. Rational functions are also always continuous. So again it is example 16. Read this, understand it is the proof of this statement, and note it down. Sometimes it directly asks the proofs. Okay. Next thing, if fx and gx are two continuous function, है ना? I gave you two functions that these are continuous. So what you can conclude with this help? The sum of these functions will be continuous. Okay. Then, for example, I am saying 2x square plus 1 plus 7x upon 5x square plus 2. Now you can see this is a polynomial, so this will be continuous. Now this is a rational function, है ना? This is also continuous. So by the above statement we can say that the sum of these will also be continuous. These properties helps a lot in competitive exams, where you don't have to follow the whole procedure. And if you know that two functions are continuous, their sum will also be continuous. Next thing, their difference fx minus gx is also continuous. Next, if you multiply these functions, fx multiply gx is also continuous. So in competitive exam, you don't always need to, in MCQ I will say, because MCQ will be also in CBSE board exams. So if in a question you just see a function and you can visualize the graph. For example, I said you sine x. So Hana, can you tell me the graph of sine x is continuous or discontinuous? Hana,
Yes, sir.
the graph of sine x is continuous or discontinuous? Do-
Continuous, sir.
Correct. So if you you can visualize the graph of a function, you can tell that at which point the function is continuous or discontinuous. So MCQ will be very helpful. These things will be helpful there. Okay, next, if if you divide the functions fx by gx is also continuous. But there is a condition. What is the condition? That the function in denominator should not be equal to 0 है ना, at and that point. These are the properties. Note these down properties in your notebooks to revise the things. It will be helpful. Okay. Okay. So now we will just apply some of these properties. We still have time. Yes. Okay. Now I am doing method 3 question number 1a. I have fx equals to x minus 5. Jinit, what do you think, this function is continuous or not? Jinit, what do you think? Just guess what your intuition says. This is continuous or not? Jinit, you are not audible, beta. Lalava, this function is continuous or not? Lalava,
Yes, sir.
this function is continuous or not? Just your intuition. What do you think?
That's continuous.
Why? Answer is correct. This is continuous. Why you think? Yes?
The polynomial.
Correct. Now fx is a polynomial. Everybody draw the graph of x minus 5 in GeoGebra. Let me write it. Fx is a polynomial and all polynomials are continuous in their domain. Hence, fx is also continuous. See, there is a longer method to prove this thing also. If it is a question in 1 or 2 mark, you can just write this statement that this is polynomial, hence it is true. If it comes in 4 or 5 marks, we will do something else. I will tell you some other time. Okay. Now let's check it in the GeoGebra. Everybody draw the graph and tell me how the graph looks like. X minus 5. See, first of all, try to visualize as to how can we visualize graphs. First of all, visualize the graph of x. This is the graph of f of x equals to x, the identity function. See what is happening when I am subtracting minus 5 from this. I just subtracted minus 5. Oh, yes. Now just see what happened. Anybody can tell me what happened when I subtracted minus 5 from the graph? What is the change? Anybody? When I subtracted minus 5, it shifted downwards. है ना? So we will try to develop these skills of visualizing the graphs without GeoGebra. है ना? That is to learn. Now you can say this function, this graph, you can zoom out it a lot. This graph will always be continuous. And this is what we are saying, all the polynomials are continuous. That's why this function is continuous. है ना? So, okay. So this is done for today's class. Now what we will do, okay, now if anybody want to ask anything about today's class,